Erik, word to you.
So, yes, by the way, I'm really happy that you mentioned education right now, because if you've got the time and the manpower before launching your project, definitely start off with that, and to then organically really bring people into your project without them even knowing about your project initially, for example. Hey, listen, how many of you are in fact in any sort of way now part of building one cryptocurrency project? Raise your hand. Come on, part of you must be asleep. You must be building something, come on. How many of you are just investors in crypto? Holding crypto? All right, better. Now, I guess, they really said it all. David and his company, Salah, they are doing exactly the segments, I believe, which are the most useful ones as well. Honestly, because from one side, for example, what has lately started to really work very well on the market is that you attach yourself very early on to local influencers in each country, in their own language, and so forth, Like, I can bring a surreal example for you, for example, you got your Ukrainians, you might have Joe Biden advertising a cryptocurrency for them, and then the next day their own president is going to advertise a crypto, which, by the way, in the current market situation where they've legalized crypto and offering so much to the crypto companies, it's totally possible that the Ukrainian government is going to actually promote some of those projects. But so from one side, so it's not like having all the time like Cryptos and Davichis and all this, because everybody do know them, but it's a bit of a mess over there. So you might be following like 15, 20 of them. You can't make up your mind between them. But if from your own country, in your own language, you get really specific information, and definitely that influencer, if he doesn't say that he's invested himself, all right, invested in the project, then it will not probably sell so much, right? But it has a chance to sell even if it doesn't say that, if it's on your own language, all right? So what else can I say is that we've been building a decentralized finance ecosystem for the last 11 months now, further and further. I'll be presenting that shortly. But of course, like any kind of advisor you take on board, any kind of influencer and so forth, I mean, most of the money we invested into marketing went into just like that. There was zero results, guys. So, I mean, even the guys who have been on the market for 5 years, 4 years, they also say the same. Like, this is the market right now. You got to test the market, and you got to take your risks. You don't know if it's going to work out or it's not, right? And it's not the best situation to be in, which is part of the reason why I actually, because I'm the co-founder and CMO so far. As of yesterday, I hired another CMO to go over to the Chief Communications Officer position myself, because he's got the 10-year-old knowledge, and I basically have a 1.5-year-old knowledge from the DeFi and this kind of spaces itself. So you got to hire the right people. You got to really, in your first steps of going to the market, what must be done is you already are making the deals with some of those centralized exchanges. These DeFi exchanges are more simple, more accessible, but the centralized, you gotta make those deals super early, because once you're listed, it's too late already. You know what I mean? So thank you.
Thank you very much. Round of applause for our